Snow-covered frozen lakes make good showgrounds for automakers intent on demonstrating superiority, or lack thereof, regarding drive and stability control systems, which is why Volkswagen invited us to Quebec's Laurentian region to sample 4Motion Atlas and Golf Alltrack models. Fortunately for us, the weather didn't cooperate. A tourism-busting weekend of warm weather preceded our visit, thinning the ice sufficiently that said VWs would have sunk in the unfrozen lake. The backup plan meant we got real road time, with bumps, dips, stops, turns, and elevation changes ice simply doesn't offer. Although we got up to 52 miles per hour indicated only once, and dynamic loads were severely traction limited, this was still better than verifying for the umpteenth time that modern electronics are indeed faster than most humans. The Atlas crossover uses the same basic all-wheel drive system as the Golf R and Alltrack, a fifth-generation clutch pack arrangement often referred to as a Haldex system, which is built by Borg-Warner. A console rotary dial selects one of 4 drive modes, while the mode button within it adjusts powertrain programming. The AWD control unit, pump, and clutch pack are packaged just ahead of the rear axle centerline, so the 4Motion models get a unique subframe. Both the 235 horsepower turbo 2.0-liter 4 and 276 horsepower VR6 come with an 8-speed automatic, but only the VR6 offers the 4Motion option. This is mildly puzzling as early hints suggested both would offer it. The VR6's torque output isn't notably superior to the 4's, and the turbo would be advantageous at altitudes where all-wheel drive may be more desirable. As far as traction goes on frozen roads with gradients to 15%, and there really wasn't much difference between the paved and off-road routes we drove, neither the Atlas nor the Alltrack could be forced to put a wheel wrong. Credit winter tires, Continentals on Alltrack, Pirelli Scorpions on Atlas, for part of that, but only at full throttle in the Atlas's off-road mode did tire spin become obvious, that because wheel speed is beneficial in sand. It's worth noting that 4Motion is not predictive, so matting the gas from rest will slip the front tires part of the rotation, that fraction of a second in which the system reads slip and loads up the clutch pack, and it is not variable side to side nor intended as any kind of cornering enhancer. In other respects, the Atlas has similar input feel to the Alltrack and most other VWs aside from the Touareg. It bounded over wallowing roads with controlled body motions even when suspension was pushed to both travel limits, and in a pleasant surprise no front wheel splash ever hit the hood or windshield despite the minimal front overhang. There's no impression that decent dynamics were sacrificed in the name of isolation or